and gentlemen, welcome to a C103 Sports Special presentation. What a ball game we have tonight. It is the North Adams Lady Green Devils hosting the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. The key to this, Fayetteville was picked to finish first Division II. North Adams was picked to finish first in Division I in the C103 preseason coaches poll. This is the only time these two teams will meet. This should be a fun basketball game. We'll tell you more about it. The Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show continues as Mr. Craig Campbell and Ryan Dotson join me after this here on C103.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. And the Lady Dragons, boy, that was a mistake. Lady Green Devils from North Adams hosting the Lady Rockets from Fayetteville. Both teams come in here 2-0. Both teams come in here 1-0 in league play. As I said, the only meeting, both of them picked first in the division. And Craig, this is the kind of matchup we usually get mid-season, end of the season. It's kind of anticlimactic to play it early, isn't it?
It's a little unfortunate, I believe, because you'd like to have both teams full peak performance and everybody healthy per se. But this early in the season, yeah, it's a little different.
Well, and nobody plays as clean a game this early in the season as they will halfway through. And what I'm talking about, you don't get all your rhythms together, all your sets are not run properly. It's nothing wrong with the basketball, but it's always a little better as everybody gets cranked up toward the end of the season. This should be a great matchup. This has got every element. North Adams, a team that's predominantly back from last year. They always play great defense. They always work hard. They're changing point guards. They're changing swing guard. Fayetteville, on the other hand, this is the shocking part, Greg. They have basically their entire team back from last year, very successful.
Yeah, I got to see Fayetteville several times last year, and a lot of freshmen, and they played really well last year, so I'm really looking forward to watching those sophomores play this year.
Right, and the interesting part, they're still young, so it's going to be fun to watch. Tell you what, time is running out. Let's get Mr. Ryan Dotson to join us. Ryan, why don't we talk about the rosters if we could? The Magulac Tire Service rosters, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, good evening, Don. Let's talk about them Fayetteville Lady Rockets tonight here. On their roster tonight, number 2, Lily Carlier. She's a 5'6" junior. A 5'9" sophomore, Aubrey Barber. She'll be wearing number 4. A 5'8" freshman, number 5, Kara Rummel. A 5'6" sophomore, Ava Baker. She'll be wearing number 10. Riley Kleemeyer, number 12. She's a 5'10" senior. Ava Korsmeyer, she's a 5'9" freshman, number 13. A 5'5" junior, number 14, Scarlett Crawford. A 5'10" sophomore, number 22, Christina Murphy. Number 24, Autumn Waddell. She's a 5'7" sophomore. Another freshman at 5'11", 32, Tegan Combs. And a 5'9" senior, number 54, Lily Kaufman. They're coached by Tori Rummel, assistant Russ Ward, Josh Rummel, Jason Barber, Megan Isles, AD Joby Stewart, and principal Jim Herron, superintendent Tim Carlier.
All right, thank you very much, Ryan. Once again, it is the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. We'll have the balance of the Magulac Tire Service rosters and more. But first this, here on C103.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Let's continue with the Maggulac Tire Service rosters. Once again, here's Ryan Dotson.
Yeah, Don, let's talk about them Lady Green Devils. Coach Rob Davis brings them in at a 2-0 record. Number 1, McKenna Shelton. She's a 5'7" senior. She's a sophomore, 5'5", wearing number 2. Haley Arthur, a senior, number 3 at 5'9". Tatum Grooms. Miss Carly Kennedy will be wearing number 4. She's a 5'8" senior. And back starting tonight, Caitlin Berger, number 5, a 6'1" senior. A 5'10" sophomore, number 10, Emma Pistol. Number 11, JC Jasis. She's a 5'3" freshman. Number 12, Allie McCann. She's a 5'9" sophomore. 13, Ava Pistol. She's a 5'11" sophomore. A freshman, number 14, Jada Harrison. And a 5'10" sophomore, number 23, Elizabeth Rains.
Okay, how about let's take a look at those starters for the Fayetteville Rockets as well, please.
Yes, starting tonight, number 2, that very aggressive sophomore at 5'6", Lily Carlier. Number 4, Aubrey Barber, a 5'9" sophomore. Kara Rummel, a 5'8" freshman. Riley Kleemeyer, you'll hear some action out of her tonight. Number 12, she's a 5'10" senior. And number 22, the aggressive Christina Murphy. She's a 5'7" sophomore.
All right, thank you very much, Ryan. I think we're ready to go.
You want them North Adams starters tonight?
I think so as well. Let's do that.
How about a senior number 1, McKenna Shelton? Another senior, Tatum Grooms. Number 4, Carly Kennedy, a 5'8" senior. And Caitlin Berger, a 6'1" senior. And rounding out that starting lineup, number 12, Allie McCann, a 5'9" junior.
And they're about to take the floor. We have 3 referees out there. Mr. Dotson, why don't you add those to us, please?
That would be Mr. Keith Throckmorton, Jason Purcell, and Monica England.
I don't know about calling him Mr. Keith Throckmorton. I think that's being a little too respect now. I don't know. Here he comes over the counter. Be careful. He'll probably throw me out of here.
I used to have to call him that so he'd let me ref with him a little bit.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
He usually tries to dominate the floor. But that said, Monica throws the ball up, and it's controlled by North Adams. North Adams will work to our right to start things off. Fayetteville to our left. Of course, North Adams in their home white uniforms, dark green numerals trimmed in gold. Drop step off the right low block. Caitlin Berger hasn't forgotten, but she was challenged and missed the shot. Ahead left side, it's Murphy with the ball. She'll go far left corner over there. Back out to Murphy it comes once again. Fayetteville, on the other hand, they are in their green uniforms. White numerals trimmed in black. Their colors are black and green. Try to go inside. Good defense there by Berger. Off the right side, Barber now working there against Shelton. As we'll get a 5-second call. And you know, Craig, we talk about North Adams defense. It's always
Absolutely.
something special, isn't it?
I was just in awe of how good they were, the help defense and the trapping defense. Hands in the passing lane. That's excellent.
We talk about the point guard. They lost one of the best point guards in the league last year in Kenley Jones, but well, I'll tell you what, McKenna Shelton has started the season really well. A 3-shot up off the left side. It's up no good. That was, I believe, Tatum Grooms, wasn't it?
It was McCann, actually.
McCann, excuse me. Now we'll go down left corner for Fayetteville off the missed shot. Collier gets a touch there. Back out off the wing once again to Barber. Barber will dish it over there to Rummel. Rummel being guarded very closely by Shelton. And then tries to go inside. Once again, the ball is knocked over. Bounce pass behind the defense, though. Fayetteville took advantage of it. Collier puts it up and in for 2.
What a pass by Aubrey Barber there for the assist.
6:35 to go in our first quarter. North Adams trailing by 2. Has the basketball. Dribbling off the right side, Kennedy takes it in. Little hook pass. She'll go there to Grooms. It's up and in. And North Adams answers with another 2. We're tied at 2-all for 6:17 to go in the first.
Another excellent pass. That was like a backhanded pass to the low block. Nice finish.
And the thing you see about these teams, this quality of team, and I will compare it to boys' teams, girls have a tendency not to see the floor quite as well. That's not the case with these teams. And what you're talking about is they know where that cut's coming, they know where the ball needs to go, and they get it there.
That foul against North Adams went against McKenna Shelton, her first. Obviously, team first.
Out top with the ball, it's Aubrey Barber, the 5'9 sophomore, working again against Shelton. Bounce pass over to Collier right here in front of us. Kennedy has her on the defense, and we'll have another tie-up, I believe. We do. We'll have a tie-up. It'll go the way of Fayetteville, and once again, Fayetteville struggling a little bit with this defense. You know, after the game, we'll get inside the game with our winning coach in the Coach's Comment Show, presented by ACRMC Family Medicine. Inbounds, it'll come to Barber. Barber once again, bounce pass. There'll go ahead to Murphy. And back outside, the ball knocked away. Shelton has it. Shelton among the trees drives in, the ball knocked away, but it still goes the way of North Adams, so it's still a good play for North Adams.
Christina Murphy with a nice chase down to get the deflection out, save the layup.
Murphy's one of those ball hawks. She is always wherever the ball, especially loose basketball. She does a nice job with that. Inbounds, they'll get it there to Grooms for North Adams. Berger posts up at the foul line with a high post. Shelton will have it. She'll go to Berger. Berger drops into the side. Little drop step up and in. And North Adams with their first lead of the ball game, they lead 4-2 with 5:23 to go in the first quarter. Big swing pass back over the left side of Collier. Collier down baseline, tried to get some look, but she couldn't. Rummel instead at the elbow, tries to go under and will get what? A foul against North Adams.
Yeah, Caitlin Berger may have been straight up, but they're going to give her the foul. That's her first. It's going to send Christina Murphy to the line to shoot her first 2 free throws of the game.
Ohio University battles Miami of Ohio in the MAC championship game this Saturday. Tune in for all the action on 99.5 The Edge, our sister station. Pre-game at 11 a.m., kickoff at 12 noon.
We have a substitution. Scarlett Crawford into the game for the Lady Rockets.
5:10 to go. First quarter, 4-3 the score. She hit the first foul shot, and the second one pops around. Oh, she didn't get that hometown roll. That's a North Adams job. And it'll stay 4-3. Ahead left side, McCann. They tried to go inside to Berger. She collects it. Missed the shot. She'll get it back. In trouble. Feeds it out to Shelton. They'll set the offense. And she threw it into the corner, and nobody home.
Yeah, the intended target was cutting to the basket, and she didn't realize that until she'd already let loose of the ball.
It's time for that first scoreboard update, brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in Weston. They are the tax professionals. The score is North Adams 4, Fayetteville 3 as the ball gets loose in the backcourt. Almost taken away. She's caught in the trap. Finally gets it over there to Barber. Barber in trouble. Throws it away, and a turnover again against Fayetteville.
Substitution for the Lady Devils. It's Emma Pistol. She's going to replace Berger.
Fayetteville shows a little full court pressure. They'll get it to Shelton in the backcourt. Pretty much straight up man-to-man, but that time North Adams got a little dose of their own medicine as Fayetteville's created the turnover. And a turnover going the other way. Shelton will go back. Ahead, right side, she's got Kennedy. Kennedy driving and misses the layup. And that's what I was talking about early season stuff, Craig. those are the kind of things later you won't see the kids do.
Yeah, absolutely. She's got herself a little rushed on that layup, and like you said, she'll be more comfortable.
It's just an issue of, and again, I know everybody out there listening knows this. All these small schools, these kids play 3 and 4 sports, and most of these kids are moving over from soccer or volleyball, and they've actually not had a lot of preparation for this basketball season, and that's a little issue when you see them do things like that. As Kennedy has the ball, just a little sloppy. Both teams will be early. McCann, inside they tried to pressure it into Pistol, didn't get there. Out ahead, they'll throw the basketball and a steal again. Grooms, but then it's loose on the floor. North Adams gets it, Kennedy picks it up. And that's what I was talking about. And by the way, if you're listening to us on C103s, it's a 3-shot from the wing by McCann. It's no good. We'll have a ball out of bounds, I think. It'll go the way of
They got a little bit of aggression going on. The referees are bringing them together to try to calm things down a little bit.
Little mid-season intensity already starting this game off.
You like that energy, huh?
Absolutely. Good officiating right there.
It is.
2 good ball teams and kind of set the stage right now. Play hard, but play clean.
Absolutely. Good job.
J.C.
Davis, I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
J.C. Davis in the lineup for the North Adams Devils, and also for the first time, Lily Kaufman will come in for the Lady Rockets.
Lily Kaufman been a little on the injury side of things, problems with a wrist and a finger, and she's going to play all 4 quarters tonight. Even if she doesn't play a full quarter, it's good to see her back on the floor. We saw them against White Oak the other night, and she didn't get to play. It's another takeaway and a turnover. Pistol, good defense there. Shelton ahead, right side to Davis, then they go into to Grooms. Grooms back out top to Kennedy. And Fayetteville shows that 2-3 zone. It's almost a matchup zone, isn't it? I guess, is that a man-to-man?
It still looks like a man-to-man, but another tie-up here. That's going to be a turnover on the North Adams Lady Devils.
Yeah, and I guess the best way to describe that was a soft man-to-man with ball pressure. Thanks to the First State Bank for making this broadcast possible. There's a First State Bank branch near you in Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky, or if not, there will be soon. If you're listening to us on C103, don't forget this game is also on Good Guys Radio TV. Just go to Good Guys Radio TV, Facebook, or YouTube, or our website, and make sure you share it. If you like what we're doing, share it with folks. The more shares we get, the more opportunity we have to complete with this. And what defense by Grooms as she rejects a pass out of the passing lane out of bounds.
That last dead ball, we had a substitution for the Lady Devils. Jada Harrison, the 5'3" freshman, is into the game.
She's brought some intensity in pretty quick from the guard position on defense tonight.
And if she's 5'3", I'm 6'12". She is a short drink of water now. Bounce pass back out to Rummel. Working against Rummel, you can really see the size mismatch. Rummel dribbles down, a little floater. She was challenged, and it'll be a foul against North Adams.
And that foul goes against Jada Harrison. We'll send Kara Rummel to the line for her first 2 free throws.
Nothing goes better with basketball than a snappy tomato pizza. I'll agree with that. Call to order from your Seaman or West Union Snappies. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. First foul shot is not good. We remain 4-3 the score. North Adams with the lead. It has definitely been a defensive struggle here in the first quarter, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've had Fayetteville in 2 games averaging 8.5 turnovers per game, and they've already got 6.
And almost turned it over again off the rebound, but instead they end up with it. Off the right side, Rummel has it in trouble. Throws it away, but it'll stay with Fayetteville. They'll say North Adams touched it last. I will admit, I guess maybe it's cold weather and whatever. Not quite as big a crowd as I might think. Still a nice crowd for a girls' game this time of year. It'll grow toward the end of the season and the evening. Inbounds, they go to Rummel, back into the corner over there to Murphy. Murphy working against Pistol, tries to go baseline and does. The ball is loose. She traveled with the ball. Crawford almost triple teamed under there, wasn't she?
Yeah, they had the good defense and caused that turnover.
4-3 the score. North Adams with the basketball in the lead. Will get a foul in the backcourt.
Fayetteville with the pressure, and that's going to have Kara Rummel pick up her foul. First foul, team first.
2 minutes, 11 seconds to go. First quarter, the score is 4-3. We're going to have the best stats we've ever had in at least 5 years tonight because we have our statistical specialist with us. Craig and I do. Ryan Dotson's taking care of things, right, Craig?
The statistics wizard over here is what I've heard.
Yes. We're going to have to let him prove that, though, I think. As the ball's knocked away, Fayetteville takes it, and Northampton turns it over. Oh, got by a little moving screen out there, but that's part of that physical stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's also with North Adams, they come in averaging only 7.5 turnovers a game, and that's 5 for them. It's a product of the defense. We're not going to say it's ball handling per se, but really good defense by both teams.
Conversation with one of the fans. We might gain us a listener if it keeps going over there. As Crawford in underneath it. Oh, my. That's what you call head up, not body up. Head up is J.C. Davis got one in the chops. 4-3 the score.
Scarlett Crawford will pick that foul up. She lowered the shoulder, lowered the boom, as we say, and right in the face.
Grooms will put the ball in play again against pressure. And now we're going to get a foul against,
I believe that went against Lily Carter. And off the ball, the ball was still in the out of bounds.
yeah, dead ball foul. You don't see many of those.
Yeah.
Davis will pull the trigger now. Grooms gets it. They're looking at Harrison, but instead, Grooms ends up handing it to Kennedy. Kennedy goes right side. In trouble, in trouble, in trouble. They got 3 players and a held ball, I believe. You know what? I'm not sure anybody has completed a play in the last 4 minutes. I mean, the number of shots is minimal.
Yeah, I don't see any missed. Oh, I did miss one shot. It looks like Ryan's got Fayetteville missing 1 shot so far.
And off the inbounds, Northampton turns it over. So here we go back the other way, Fayetteville. And what? Fayetteville's only attempted 2 field goals, I think.
Yeah, and then we got 6 turnovers here for Fayetteville early. I definitely think Coach Rummel's not too happy with that.
Right side, Collier puts a shot up. She's fouled as she attempts the shot. She'll go to the foul line, shoot 2. Fayetteville trails by 1. The score is 4-3 with 1:26 to go in our first quarter. And don't forget, just as Barry's can hook you up with the keys to a new vehicle, we'll give you the keys to the second half with the Barry's Chevrolet halftime report.
Fayetteville back to the line to shoot 2 free throws. They're 1 for 4 so far this quarter.
Lily puts it up and in and ties the game at 4-all. I didn't expound upon what I was talking about a few moments ago, and that was referee Jason was having a pretty distinct conversation with a fan across the way. And it ended up amicably. We'll see how it turns out. Harrison going the length of the court, gets to the Grooms in the corner for a 3. Kennedy for 3, as Miss Kennedy buries the 3. And we're going to get a foul after the rebound against North Adams, I believe.
White 10, that is Emma Pistol. That's her first foul. That is the team 5th, but since it was a non-player control, they're not going to shoot the bonus.
That's kind of a shame if you're Carly Kennedy, because Carly Kennedy just dropped a gorgeous 3 from the corner, and it kind of takes the air out of it a little bit when they walk the other way and they shoot a foul shot, doesn't it?
Yeah, they go to the other end to possibly get 2 points with the clock stopped. Riley Kleemeyer to the line.
7-4 the score. Northampton's with the lead. At the foul line now, it'll be Kleemeyer.
Kleemeyer's 85% on the year so far, guys. She misses that first one.
Kind of gives you an idea, again, early season, but also the intensity of this ball game. And what a good test for both of these teams for the balance of the season. You talk about getting your team ready for the rest of the season in the league. As the ball comes over here right past our heads, 7-4 the score. Look at that style. Carl Berger, the principal, picked that up and passed it back in. Wow, I'm impressed. As putting the ball in play now will be Raines.
Yes.
Northampton with the ball, bounce pass to Harrison. Harrison ahead left side to Grooms, out almost to the midcourt. And they go to Harrison. The ball's loose on the floor. Harrison gets it back. Back out to Grooms. They'll dish it to Harrison. Harrison off the left side. The ball loose, taken away. Murphy has it. Murphy bounce pass ahead, right side to Barber. Barber in trouble, almost gives it up. Now Crawford, little runner up off the glass and in. And makes the score 7-6 now. And the ball loose in the backcourt again. Loose again. There's a fight. Loose again. We'll finally have a tie-up as we ended up with 6 players, 3 from Fayetteville, 3 from North Adams on the floor.
This is some severely intense defense here, isn't it?
You talk about on-ball pressure.
These girls are getting after it, I can tell you that.
Yes, skip pass out top to Collier, working against Harrison. Now that's a fun matchup there. What do we got here now?
Oh, we have a foul, an off-the-ball foul on Fayetteville's Kleemeyer. Her and Carly Kennedy were jogging for position there, and they got Kleemeyer for the foul.
And I'm chuckling because the referees are trying desperately to get control of this, but the girls are practicing, hey, leave us alone. We want to battle it out.
Kleemeyer will leave the game with that foul, and Kara Rummel comes in to replace her.
North Adams in the backcourt, in trouble. Harrison has it. She'll push it ahead. She'll get it up there and leads Davis with the pass out of bounds. It goes. 19.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-6 the score. It is North Adams leading. And I knew this was going to be intense, but I had no idea it'd be this intense. Rummel goes left side. Crawford will go baseline. Goes far right side. Collier back to Rummel. Rummel, a little ball fake, then at the foul line for a shot up and in.
Nice shot.
Very nice, very nice.
Nice move. 8-7 on the buzzer. Fayetteville leads. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup up. We're tied. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Second quarter action begins. North Adams with the ball. Shelton's back out there. She joins Grooms as well as Kennedy, Berger, and McCann. So we're back to the starters. Nice little lead pass underneath, but again, Grooms misses it. Then we got a tie-up as Berger and Crawford. And they're going to call it a dual possession, so Fayetteville gets it back. Ryan, in that first quarter, stats pretty interesting, weren't they?
Yeah, 3 for 4 from Fayetteville down here from the field. No three-point attempts. The other night they was getting it up pretty good. 2 for 8 from the free throw line. I don't think Fayetteville's going to be too happy with 2 for 8 from the free throw line.
No, and we'll see because last week, there we go. The other night, they didn't wait to hit those threes until about the second quarter. What do? We come out first thing. Lily Collier loads a three. She misses it. North Adams will have the ball. Now, out there for Fayetteville, it's Murphy as well as Barber. And Kleemeyer, Rummel, and Shelton goes the other way and has the ball knocked away. Also out there, I'm missing one of them. Who did I miss?
I'm not sure. Did you get Crawford?
No, I did
She's
not.
not out
Crawford,
there.
no,
Crawford is not out there. I'm sorry.
Berger has it. We'll get it in a second. Berger up off the glass. Nope. Rebound in the background there underneath. That's who I missed. Kleemeyer. Rummel with the ball now. Big long legs and stride, nice looking athlete. As the ball almost lost away, Barber will track it down. Now Collier will go at the foul line for a shot. Nope, rebound underneath McCann. McCann picked up on the double team, gets it to Grooms. Grooms going quickly against Collier and immediately is challenged. And we got a timeout called. And we got a timeout, and that'll go the way of Fayetteville, and Fayetteville will get the basketball. We'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Had to call your underneath, challenged by Berger, but I believe they're going to say Berger has a foul.
Back in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, off the timeout. Immediately, Collier goes inside at the baseline, attempts a shot, and it was a pretty good block there by Caitlin Berger, but she got more than basketball. They'll call her for the foul.
Yeah, Caitlin Berger will pick up number 2 for the game.
Collier, a pretty nice foul shooter, settles in, and she hits the first one. Fayetteville extends their lead now 9-7. They're up by 2.
Yeah, 2 games she was at 100%, so she did miss her first free throw of the game, of the season earlier in the game. Now she missed a second already.
See, you jinxed her.
I am so sorry.
She missed the second with Grooms out to Shelton. Ahead left side. McCann for a 3. Nope. And I think she rushed it a little bit. Everybody hearing footsteps. Collier, cross court, stops at the top of the key, dishes it to Rummel. Rummel just working out there. They always say you rest on offense, work on defense, and that's what she's doing a little bit now. Rummel off the moving screen, shot from the corner, off the mark by Barber, no good. Rebound backside there by Kleemeyer, back out to Collier. Collier a ball fake, and instead they said she shuffled her feet.
When she caught the pass, she dribbled it a little bit, and I guess they thought that was her original dribble, and they called double dribble, so that's a turnover.
Begin your pathway to completion today with Southern State Community College at sscc.edu. As Shelton with the ball out top, off the left side to Kennedy. And out of bounds it'll be Northampton's ball. We want to thank Southern State for sponsoring our basketball coverage as well all season long here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. McCann will put the ball in play off the side court as a nice little lead pass into Berger. She gets the players up in the air and puts it up and in. Oh my goodness, she hasn't forgotten any of that basketball playing volleyball, has she?
That was a nice finish with the good defense on her. She finished nice and soft.
5:54 in the second quarter. We're tied. Hook pass. They find find Murphy in the lane. Scoop pass, scoop shot. She's up and in. That'll be an end one. Fayetteville retakes the lead 11-9.
That foul goes against the Devils' Allie McCann. That's her first. Substitution in for the Lady Devils, Jada Harrison.
We talk about age and all those things. Harrison only a freshman. Of course, Fayetteville out there playing a lot of young players. Rummel only a sophomore. Murphy has the basketball off of a missed foul shot. Shot up, no good. Knocked around. And we've got a tie-up. And it'll go the way of who? It's Northampton's ball. 5:34 to go in the second quarter. Grooms this time will pull the trigger as, again, that full court pressure. Again, you often hear me say, folks, you want to bother a team that pressures you, press them right back. And that's kind of what we got going here both ways. They go to Berger inside, back out the corner, McCann. McCann thought about it, instead picks the dribble up and goes to Harrison. Harrison in the paint, has her shot rejected there by Kleemeyer. Out ahead, it'll be Collier, bounce pass to Murphy. Murphy back over right side, missed shot there by Barber. Rebound back out Murphy, knocked away. McCann has it, North Adams with it, but we'll go back the other way. Once again, it's Barber and Fayetteville with the ball. Murphy again goes right to the left side, bounce pass in the paint to Rummel. Rummel up and in.
I'm impressed with the passing by the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. They're making some excellent passes, seeing the floor well.
And it seeming a little bit out of control, but they're not. They know exactly where they're going. McCann for a wide open three, cannot hit it, get it to stay down. Rebound back the other way, Kleemeyer. Kleemeyer off the left side, swings it right side to Rummel. Rummel misses the shot, rebound backside, Shelton. Shelton in trouble, has the ball knocked away off of Fayetteville. It'll be North Adams' ball.
We've got a foul being called here. White number 3, Tatum Grooms picks up that foul. That's number 2 on Tatum.
That, of course, eradicates what I said about that being a North Adams ball.
Lily Kaufman back into the game for the Rockets, replaces Kleemeyer, and also Carly Kennedy back in for the Lady Devils.
Scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. The score is 13-9. Fayetteville leads. Their biggest lead of the game, by the way.
Scarlett Crawford back into the game for the Lady Rockets as well.
Coach Davis trusting both his post players out there right now with 2 fouls apiece.
He is that, as there's a scramble on the floor, and on the dual possession, it will stay with Fayetteville. On our sister station tonight, it is Manchester at Peebles. And excuse me, that is not our sister station. Yes, it is. It's on 99.5 The Edge. Ken Smith, Mark Young bringing you that one. Inbounds it comes. Murphy has it. Out there to Crawford. Big swing pass over to Collier. Back out, bounce pass to Crawford. Crawford swings right side once again to Barber. And now Crawford for a three. It's up and good. And we have in the backcourt, North Adams with the basketball. I thought I heard a whistle. It's just a fan whistling. Ahead, Kennedy picks it up probably where you didn't want to, but gets it to Grooms. Right now, North Adams has gone ice cold. Kennedy for a three. Nope, but Berger fighting for the rebound. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be Fayetteville ball.
Yeah, I've got North Adams at 1 for 7 so far this quarter from the field. A couple substitutions for them. We have Ava Pistol and Elizabeth Raines, as well as J.C. Davis. 3 substitutions for the Lady Devils.
At halftime, our producer, Traven Hildebrand, will get you up to date with our latest sports headlines and the Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. Make sure you stay tuned for that. On the right side, it's Crawford. Back out top, it's Barber. Then far left side, Collier. Collier back out again. Oh, big pass. And then Crawford for a shot. Nope, rebound, loose on the floor, tipped around. Who's got it? It's still loose, and up with it is Barber. Right now, Fayetteville's working a little harder after that loose ball as Collier misses the shot. It pops out of bounds, and it'll be North Adams ball.
I was going to say the exact same thing, Don, that 50-50 balls are going to Fayetteville this quarter for sure.
Good Guys Radio TV, we want to thank our producer director, Mr. Brandon Rigdon. Shelton with the ball, and of course we don't want to forget Traven Hildebrand. He's our studio producer tonight. Davis. Dribbling, feeds it, goes right side to Kennedy. Kennedy dribbles around, in trouble, back to Davis, and now Davis will load the three. No, that one, it's almost a picture-perfect match to what Collier did on the other end. 2:51 to go in our first half. It is. Fayetteville up by 7, 16-9. Aubrey Barber goes right side there to Murphy. Murphy dribbling around. Gets it in there to Kaufman, back off left side. They'll go Crawford baseline. And block shot, good defense in underneath there by Pistol. Kennedy back out to Shelton. Once again, Craig, North Adams just cannot buy a bucket right now. And of course you have to shoot one. At that time they gave it up, didn't they?
Yeah, they're pressing a little bit, pressing inside themselves, getting a little stressed, and maybe forced that one inside, threw it away.
Well, and you can easily say it's with help. Fayetteville doing a great job defensively, has sped North Adams up, and North Adams likes to play fast, but they don't want to play out of control, and that's a little bit where they are. Murphy for a three. Nope. Rebound fought for. Who's going to end up with it? It's put back, missed again. Rebound back down and loose again. Who's going to go after it? Out of bounds. It'll be off North Adams. Fayetteville keeps it.
Both players with the dive and just went off for North Adams. Fayetteville retains the possession.
You know, we talked about this being an early season game. No matter who wins this, wouldn't it be fun to watch this game about the last week of the season? A rematch of this. Wouldn't this be fun to watch?
It would be fun.
Absolutely. First Saturday in February.
There you go.
Let's get it going.
This will be the only time these two teams meet unless they made it to region. They would have to, and then even then they won't meet because North Adams is a Division 5 team, Fayetteville a Division 6 team. Now, missed shot. Kennedy with it for North Adams. Ahead to Shelton. Bounce pass, they go there to Pistol. Now back out left side. Three shot up off the glass. No good. That's J.C. Davison. Put back. I glanced away.
It was Ava Pistol, the 5'11 sophomore, with her first basket.
Only the second field goal the entire second quarter for North Adams. 5-point game, 16-11 the score. Ahead, a hop and a skip. Rummel misses it. Nope. Rebound, Pistol. Out ahead, it'll go to Davis. We're down to minute 16. Davis. Up off the glass, no good. Rebound, back the other way, Murphy. And she makes the shot. 18-11, Fayetteville answers.
We call that the Euro step. She did that with flawless.
Ahead, off the hands there of Raines. Now back out top, Kennedy for a three. Nope, rebound. Again, it'll be a held ball. And I believe it stays with North Adams this time, doesn't it?
It will stay on the North Adams end. Kleemeyer back into the game for the Lady Rockets.
7-point game, 18-11 the score. North Adams again struggling against this Fayetteville defense. Shelton goes inside or tries to, and it's knocked away. Pistol actually did a pretty good job keeping Fayetteville from getting that ball.
Aubrey Barber will return for the Lady Rockets.
Davis will pull the trigger just to the left side of the basket. And Raines ends up with it. Back to Raines it goes. She'll back into the defense under pressure. And we'll get a foul called. Lucky break there actually for North Adams because that could have easily been a dual possession.
Yeah, she was starting to fall to the floor, and then that's when the foul occurred, and that's Lily Carter's second foul.
37.7 seconds to go first half. I think this ball game's everything we said it was going to be. As they led Pistol on the inside, she'll finally track it down. Kennedy in the corner to Davis. Then they try to go to Raines. Raines in trouble, and there'll be another foul. If any one issue could change this game dramatically in the second half, it's going to be fouls.
Yeah, that's number 2 on Kara Rummel. It's only team second, however.
Once again, J.C. Davis. J.C., another one of the freshmen. Get the ball in play to Shelton. Shelton dribbling around out top. Couple of crossovers, working there against Barber. Tries to go inside. Instead, Raines picks it up. We'll have another foul called on Fayetteville.
Yeah, that foul will go against Aubrey Barber, number 3.
But you know, the interesting
number 1,
thing,
first foul on Aubrey.
Yeah. Interesting thing, North Adams has not had it on the offensive end enough to draw many fouls. 26.5 seconds to go. So the ball knocked away. North Adams will get it back.
North Adams is not getting a single clean pass. Fayetteville's just playing the passing lane tremendous.
Right, and we saw the same thing the other night against White Oak, is they do a tremendous job in the passing lanes. And again, they're talking to a couple girls, getting a little physical, and they want to make sure we just keep it good basketball. That's what they're talking to them about. And it's again 25.6 seconds to go in the first half. Inbounds, it'll come to Raines. And we'll have a foul this time against North Adams.
Yeah, that foul goes against Ava Pistol.
This is interesting. 24.3 seconds to go now in the first half. 18-11, a 7-point lead. Fayetteville could make it into double digit, but they throw it away.
Yeah, it was very, very physical in the first quarter, and now the physicality is getting maybe a little out of hand, and the refs are taking care of it.
And once again, the ball knocked away on the inbounds as Collier interrupted the pass. And you mentioned it, the passing lanes, they're just jamming them up, and Northampton can't even catch the basketball. What's keeping Northampton in this game is the fact their defense is just as good as Fayetteville. And the ball almost loose again, and it's off of off of Fayetteville. Northampton will get it back. Now we're down to 12.7.
Substitution. Lady Rockets. Kleemeyer will exit the game, and Lily Kaufman replaces.
Davis gets into the backcourt to Shelton. Into the wing, Kennedy. Now over to the corner, they go to Raines. Raines back to Shelton. They're going to have to do something. Got 3 seconds. Out top, Davis for a 3-shot. It's up. Nope. We'll end the half. The score 18-11. We'll be back. Up next, it's the Berries Chevrolet halftime report here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup up with Tide. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back three at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
Welcome back to Barry's Chevrolet Halftime Report. Once again, I'm Don Bowles along with Craig Campbell and Ryan Dotson. And by the way, at the three-quarter mark, it's Peebles leading Manchester 26-12. Again, I'm Don Bowles, and it's the Barry's Chevrolet Halftime Report. Been an interesting first half as it's Fayetteville taking the lead for the first time as the buzzer hit at the first quarter mark. It was 8-7. But in the second quarter, they outscored North Adams 10-4, taking an 18-11 lead into halftime here. We'll take another quick break. We're still working on putting some stuff together. We'll continue as we'll compare things right after this on the Barry Chevrolet Halftime Report here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
Halftime report. Once again with me, Craig Campbell and Ryan Dotson. I'm Don Bowles. And Craig, this ball game it's a little bit like the game that Ryan and I did last night. This is not about offense. This is absolutely about defense and tempo, isn't it?
Absolutely. Both teams had a lot of turnovers in that first quarter, but then they kind of got under control, and I got 3 for Fayetteville and 2 for North Adams in that second quarter. So they got it a little bit out, under control, I should say, and defense was good. They called a lot more fouls that second quarter. But,
well, and Ryan, the stats talk about the offense, don't they? It's pretty obvious when you look at the stats. Both teams struggling, aren't they?
Yeah. Coming out of that first quarter, there wasn't a lot of shot attempts in that first quarter, and we got into that second quarter and started to get up and down. Whether they was good shots or not, there was some shots on goal, and North Adams had some clear looks at some threes, and I think some girls got to have some confidence to knock that shot for North Adams. They was 0 for 7 there in that quarter, and big 3 down here by Fayetteville. They was 1 for 6 in that quarter. So overall in that first half, we was about 35% from the field for Fayetteville and 26% from North Adams. So
well, it also says something about the quality of shots that North Adams is taking too, isn't it?
Yeah, correct, Don.
Shot selections could be a lot better. And Craig, the bottom line with North Adams, they've got to get down into the offensive set. Fayetteville's kept them completely in the backcourt, haven't they?
Yeah, that's been hard. It's easier said than done for North Adams, but yeah, they have to figure out a way to get some good catches and some low block touches for Berger possibly, and maybe a kick out for a 3, something like that, but they've got to work their offense a little better.
Yeah, unique thing too, North Adams. North Adams did not attempt a free throw in that half, and I think, as you just alluded to, get Berger on the block, get her a chance, get a foul, get her to the line, get some confidence going here in this second half is what North Adams probably needs to do.
Magulac Tire second half rosters, Ryan, it looks like starters again. You want to tell them who that is?
Yes, they are all back. The starters, Shelton, Grooms, Kennedy, Berger, and McCann for North Adams.
And immediately a takeaway by North Adams, and they missed 2 shots, but they do draw the foul. And who we have out there for Fayetteville?
The starters are back for Fayetteville. Miss Lily Collier, Barber, Kara Rummel, Kleemeyer, and number 22, Christina Murphy.
At the foul line will be Carly Kennedy. Kennedy hit that big 3 in that first half, make the score 18-12. She hits the first foul shot, and that, as Ryan said, that's the first foul shot North Adams has taken in the entire ball game.
That foul was a costly one for the Lady Rockets. That's Kara Rummel's 3rd foul.
Second foul shot. Nice foul shot, make it 18-13, and now we're back to a 5-point game. Fayetteville with the ball, and North Adams going to drop out of that full court stuff. They're going to drop back half court, and we'll get a travel and a turnover, and that was almost unforced compared to what we've had in the first half, wasn't it?
Yeah, she just didn't really realize what she was doing and tried to do a jump stop and shuffled her feet.
I think maybe she was waiting for that defender to appear that wasn't there. Shelton at the midcourt, kicks it left side to Kennedy, and a little handoff. She gets it right back. And they tried to catch on a backdoor cut Kennedy, but instead Murphy has it, and a turnover North Adams. Crawford for a 3. She likes it. High off the back. Nope. Rebound Berger, and we'll get a foul on the rebound. And Craig, I think your crystal ball was quite clear, as twice Berger's touched the basketball, and twice Fayetteville is fouled.
Yeah, that foul went against the number 4, Aubrey Barber, her 2nd foul of the game.
Grooms, a little trouble getting it in, finally does to Kennedy. Kennedy will dribble around the backcourt, working against Crawford. Out top. Goes down, tries to go to Berger, ball loose, out of bounds. It'll be off North Adams. So again, a turnover, and Fayetteville gets the ball.
I also jinxed them on the turnovers. Both teams already have 2 turnovers according to my records this quarter.
Played pretty clean that second quarter and turning it over here to start this one.
Is now off the right side. The ball in trouble down there. They take it away. Turnover Fayetteville. And now Shelton has it ahead to Grooms. And Grooms far left side McCann. McCann, a little ball fake. She'll get it to Berger. Berger underneath, shot up, no good. Fought for, and are we going to get a foul against Berger, I think? Yes, we are.
Yeah, Caitlin Berger will pick that foul up, and that is number 3 on her.
That's expensive for North Adams. The Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show comes to you before each and every game. Southern Hills Community Bank with 8 locations across the shack. Dribbling again, it's Barber. And we'll get an inadvertent trip by North Adams for another foul.
McKenna Shelton will pick up that foul. She did stick her leg out a little bit, but just trying to play some good defense.
Thanks again to our season sponsors, including Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. Off the left side and backing it out is Barber. She'll hand it there to Crawford. Crawford throws it ahead, gets it baseline to Collier. Collier in trouble, dishes it to Kleemeyer up and in. Nice little pass underneath. Kleemeyer, the recipient, make it 20-13. We're back to a 7-point margin.
Kleemeyer with her first basket of the game. She comes in averaging 19 and a half.
They're trying to get it to Berger, but they're just not getting a good look as Kleemeyer's doing a great job. Berger off a little missed pass, up and in, makes it 20-15.
Unfortunate tip for Fayetteville, goes right to Berger, she puts it in.
Bounce pass to Murphy. Murphy in the paint, hop and a skip.
Ooh.
And that's going to be really expensive.
Coach Davis had not taken out Berger with that third foul, and it's expensive because she just picked up number 4. We're going to have Christina Murphy to the line, shooting 2. She is 1 for 3 so far in this game.
5:47 to go in our third quarter. Fayetteville with a 5-point lead, 20-15. You know, the Shack as that foul shot was good by Murphy. It's time for that scoreboard update, brought to you by Jeff Newman and his staff at H&R Block in West Union, the tax professionals. The score, it's now 21-15, make it 22-15 as she hits both foul shots. McCann dribbling ahead off the left side. Now it's Pistol in there working against Kleemeyer. Shelton looking, can't get it to her. Goes far right side to Kennedy. Kennedy looking as well as Pistol asking for the basketball. And now Kennedy for a 3 from the wing. No, rebound out of bounds. Rebound out of bounds. And it'll be North Adams basketball. It was off Collier. And we're still having a little bit of pushing and shoving in underneath.
Yeah, one player knocked the other one down on accident, and she went to pick her up, and they said, nope, I won't take that.
Yep, I don't want a hand. And a shot up off the inbounds, up by Pistol, and that's Emma Pistol. And the score 22-17. Far left side, in trouble, scoop shot, nope, we'll get another foul. And now we've got both sides of the stands. The fans are getting involved now. Make it 22-17. North Adams back within 5, but at the foul line will now be Crawford, Scarlett Crawford.
That foul went against the Lady Devils' Emma Pistol. That's number 2 on her.
Crawford, a 5'5 junior, misses the foul shot.
Kara Rummel back into the game for the Lady Rockets.
Crawford will get a second foul shot, and that one bounces off as well. The rebound underneath. Little dual possession there for Pistol and Shelton. And ahead, they'll go to Pistol. Pistol, turnaround off the glass, nope. Puts it back up, nope. She'll get it back again. And we're going to get a foul again, this time again against Fayetteville. You know, stick around after the final buzzer as we wrap the game up with stats, comments, and much more in the Williamson Trucking postgame show.
Lily Collier for the Lady Rockets becomes a second player for them with 3 fouls.
And you know, Ryan, I thought that White Oak Fayetteville game was physical.
Yeah.
It was nothing compared to what this is.
Yes, this one's pretty intense, pretty physical.
22-17 the score now. North Adams with the ball and inbounds. They come to Pistol. She puts it up and in. She is fouled.
That could be costly.
And I said it was up and in. It did not go in. She'll shoot 2 foul shots.
Costly as in that's Kara Rummel's number 4. Came back into the game here mid-quarter and picked up number 4. That's not what Coach Tori Rummel wanted, I'm sure.
If you haven't done so yet, check out Good Guys Radio TV. I had a nice young lady come by here before a broadcast, and she said, you know, I had never looked at Good Guys. I did, and she said, I'm telling everybody about it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Not just sports, we're doing all kinds of things, covering the entire Shack community, as well as more even. Pistol, second foul shot. Nope, that one's off two. Rebound tipped around. Who's going to end up with it? North Adams has it. Grooms in the corner. She'll go to baseline. Feeds it out to Kennedy. Kennedy back out to Grooms. And this is the first time we've seen North Adams set an offense in probably close to a quarter. Kennedy looking, gets it to Grooms on the elbow. They're going to Pistol. Pistol behind the defense, hasn't knocked away. Instead, they'll say it was off her, and it will be Fayetteville basketball.
Yeah, I like the idea to get it into Pistol in the block, in the paint, but execution wasn't so well.
4:34 to go, third quarter. The score is 22-17. It is Fayetteville leading North Adams. The Lady Rockets versus the Lady Green Devils. Kaufman had the ball almost taken away. Kaufman gets a loose ball. Collier gets a loose ball. And now the ball is taken away from Collier, but picked up there by Barber. Now they'll go to Murphy. Murphy, a hop and a skip, and there's that Euro step you like, Craig. Little half hook up and in. She will not be denied. And we'll get a 5-second count on North Adams, and they turn it over because of this intense Fayetteville backcourt pressure.
I got 9 points for Christina Murphy. She's leading all the Rockets.
24-17 the score. Fayetteville with the ball. Their lead back up to 7 now. In the corner to Barber. Dribbling around, then goes there for a shot by Crawford. No. Shelton on the rebound. She'll dribble out of it. McCann ahead on the left side as we'll get a foul again against Fayetteville.
A foul went against the Lady Rockets, Scarlett Crawford. Number 1 on Scarlett.
3 minutes, 33 seconds to go in our third quarter. 24-17 and a very low scoring affair. I would have thought that it would be a little higher scoring than this, but the defense has been king here tonight. Shelton hits the first one. Maybe I should say queen here tonight.
Yeah, I had, through 2 games, Fayetteville's averaging 70.5 points a game.
24-18 as Shelton's first foul shot's good, and the second one misses, but rebound Grooms. Big offensive board there, and we'll get a dual possession. North Adams gets it, so that is a big rebound for Grooms. McCann will pull the trigger underneath the basket. They're trying to break Pistol loose. They couldn't do it. Barber ends up with it. It's lost out of bounds. And it'll go the way of North Adams. It'll go the way of North Adams. And
J.C. Davis back into the game for the Lady Devils, and Riley Kleemeyer back in for the Lady Rockets.
Davis will now settle in at the baseline. See if they can do again. Craig, North Adams has just struggled getting the ball in. As Kennedy bailed her out, cutting through the middle. Now they'll go to Pistol again. And this time Pistol loses it out of bounds. Another turnover North Adams. Fayetteville defense is pretty special.
It is very special.
3:19 to go, third quarter. Off the left side there, Murphy. She'll go to Barber. Now in the corner they go to Collier. Oh, a little ball fake got her in trouble. Got her feet moving. And, you know, you mentioned it earlier, Craig. Fayetteville's just not loading the threes either. And Ryan and I saw them Monday night, and I mean, they just set the house on fire with the threes.
Give a little credit to North Adams closing out defensively, too, a little bit there.
Oh, no question on it. Shelton tries to go inside, lose the ball, but Pistol cleans it up with a 2.
Emma Pistol now with 4 points.
24-20 the score now, as North Adams back within 4. Their students' action comes alive again a little bit. Up off the left side there, Barber. The Kaufman has it knocked away. Out of bounds it goes.
It's going to be a foul, Bon. Emma Pistol. That's number 3 on Emma, and that is team number 5.
That's interesting. Katie is saying that's number 4. Katie, the bookkeeper for North Adams, she held up 4 fingers.
That might be,
Let's see. Let's check the scoreboard. Yeah, that's 4 on pistols. What they got on the scoreboard. No, check. Yeah, that's 4 fouls on pistol. And that'll be, now he's got 2 post players sitting on the bench. He's got Berger and Pistol both on the bench now. And that's interesting because both you guys had it at 3, didn't you?
Yeah, I had it down at 3.
Foul shot. They made one, missed one. It's a 5-point game. Shot up off the wing, up and in for 3. Yes, sir. Aubrey Barber makes it 28-20. And now instantly Fayetteville back up by 8. Now ahead to McCann. She can't hang on. Out of bounds it goes. Turnover again.
It is kind of crazy to look up at the scoreboard. North Adams only down by 8.
Timeout. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio, TV, and C103.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
As we come back, ladies and gentlemen, off the timeout, Fayetteville will have the basketball. And Craig, you made an interesting comment there as we went to the break. You're surprised that North Adams is only down by 8. I have to totally agree with you because this is a game where the other team is working, each team is working the other one's weaknesses, aren't they?
Yes, they absolutely are. And just North Adams has not been able to get anything going, no good rhythm at all.
And popping around, popping in, Christina Murphy makes it 29-20.
Murphy, our first player in double figures at 10.
Second one pops off the back, but she gets her own rebound. No, it was stripped away, and it'll be a travel against. Davis came up with it, but they say she moved her feet, so Fayetteville will keep it. 2:14 to go in our third quarter again, and this quarter seems like it's lasted for hours.
I was thinking the same thing, Don. Actual time, long time.
Crawford's long 3 pops out, and these baskets have not been kind to either team. Neither team is just, but yeah, this quarter, it just seems like it's going on forever. And the interesting part is there has only been a total of 16 points scored, or 18 points scored in this entire quarter. As back off the right side, Murphy. Back out top, they'll go far left side. Can't let them stand and shoot. They did, but missed the 3. Break for North Adams. And that time, North Adams did not come out on the shooter. Fayetteville, what a nice young basketball team they are. And both these teams are going to do nothing but get better as the season goes by. Murphy has the ball working against Groom. She goes to Kleemeyer. Kleemeyer misses the shot off the right. Shelton with the ball, and she's fouled in the backcourt. And both teams are in the shooting position. And, you know, we've not had hardly any teams get to the shooting level in a quarter this early season.
Yeah, we've got them shooting the double bonus here, or the bonus in general, I guess is what we call it now. And
tomorrow night, another big night of basketball will be White Oak at Lynchburg Clay on C103 on Good Guys Radio TV and C103. Oh, my goodness. Again, we've had 3 of the best games all season are here in this first week, and this is one of them. North Adams at Eastern. Boys, North Adams picked to finish 2nd in Division I. Eastern picked to finish 1st. And then on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge, we'll kick off Southern Buckeye coverage as it'll be East Clinton at Georgetown.
Jada Harris is back in the game for the Lady Red Devils.
29-22 the score now. And we have timeout Fayetteville. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
Scores 29-22, and I failed to give McKenna Shelton credit. She hit both those foul shots. She pulled one of those back within 7, 29-22, before that Fayetteville timeout. Interesting timeout for Tori Rummel there because everything's been kind of going her way. She must have seen something she did not like with 1:42 to go in the third quarter. Maybe just want to give everybody a little rest. But now Fayetteville will put the ball in play. Harrison, the lone defender in the backcourt. Dribbling ahead is Barber. Bounce pass to Crawford now. A little hook pass to Murphy. Murphy off the left side. Scoop shot, nope. Rebound, tipped around. Loose again, back out top. And loose again. And Barber and Kennedy collide. And it's getting interesting. They say it's getting chippy, I think is what they call it.
Yeah, that was a very big collision, but it was very unintentional, and no foul was called. So that was a good job by the referees.
No, I think it was just one of those hard play fouls. Barber off the left wing for a three. No, rebound out of there with us. Murphy. Back again to Crawford. Back to Barber again. Bounce pass to Murphy. Murphy working against McCann. Caught in a double team. Hook pass back out, and it's taken away. Harrison has it. She'll find Kennedy out ahead, but it's taken away the other way. Barber. Ball is loose out of bounds, and I think North Adams will keep it. Tomorrow night's game from Eastern. As I said, that'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Great opportunity if you haven't checked it out and you cannot attend. If you can attend, please make it to the game. That's the best way to watch these games is come out and watch these kids play. Off the inbounds, it's stolen away by Murphy. Murphy stopped there by Grooms and a push. And we're going to get a foul, I believe, against North Adams because she was moving. She tried to get set twice. And they let her get by with the first one. The second one's going to get you a foul.
Yeah, that will go against Tatum Grooms of the Lady Devils. That's number 3 on Tatum. Christina Murphy to go to the line to shoot her 9th and 10th of the game.
30-22. That matches the biggest lead of the game. They're back to 8.
McKenna Shelton back into the game for the Lady Devils.
Second foul shot, rims out. Rebound, Grooms tracks it down. Back over to Harrison. Harrison, boy, is she quick. Off the right side, Kennedy. Back out to Davis. Davis will stand alone three, up and in.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. Maybe some momentum here. Gets it down to 5.
The freshman buries a 3, but she was left standing. You can't do that if you're Fayetteville. Barber back out on the top side. Almost loses away. Collier ends up with it. Now they'll go back left side. Crawford, can she match it? No, she cannot. And it'll be North Adams basketball. In the corner, Grooms with it. Back over to Shelton. We're down to 19 seconds. Back over right side, Kennedy. Back out Harrison. Harrison for a 3 shot. No. Rebound though, Kennedy. She puts it up. No call. And now we'll get a foul on the rebound. That'll go against North Adams. With 8.1 second to go in our third quarter, we'll walk the other way. Fayetteville will shoot foul shots.
That foul goes against the freshman Harrison. That's only 1 on her. And to the line to shoot 2 will be Scarlett Crawford.
Once again, the score 30-25. North Adams has cut this lead to 5, but Crawford can extend it back out to 7. No such thing as the old 1-and-1 foul shots now. You either shoot 2 or you don't shoot at all. Well, the only time you shoot 1 is, I guess, on an end 1. You can do that. Crawford's second foul shot in the air. Misses. Rebound down underneath Kennedy. And out of bounds, it'll be Fayetteville. 6.1 second to go.
Emotions are showing by a little bit of everybody in the gym.
And the North Adams fans not used to being behind. We have timeout. We'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Back off of an interesting timeout, and I'm not sure who called that, but it doesn't really matter. I think it was Tori Rummel. The tempers are flaring, and I think she called it more than anything, just let everybody cool off a little bit. Only 6.1 seconds to go in the third quarter, and I think it'll be Fayetteville ball. Yes, it will be Fayetteville basketball. 31-25 the score. It's a 6-point game, and Fayetteville an opportunity, plenty of time to score here at the end of the third. Far left corner to go to Barber. Back out to Crawford. She loads a 3. No, that'll end the quarter. We're back after this. Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Shelton gets in the backcourt, and out there now for North Adams is it's Harrison, Grooms, as well as Kennedy. And boy, they're getting knocked around already. Shelton and Pistol back out there. Both Pistol and Berger, the two post players for North Adams with 4 fouls. For Fayetteville, it's Barber. Crawford as Shelton drives in. Scoop shot up. She misses it. She'll be fouled. Nope, they're going to call it for a player control foul. Excuse me.
Control. Third foul on McKenna Shelton.
Out there for Fayetteville, it's Murphy, Barber, Crawford, as well as Collier and Kleemeyer. 31-25 the score, 6-point ball game. This game has been everything we said it would be. We knew it would be a good game coming in here, and it has been that. As Crawford catches the ball on the floor, it'll be a held ball. That was funny. Murphy threw it over to her, and it was going right where it was supposed to, but she didn't know Crawford was sitting on the floor. She had fallen. Big deal on December 28th. North Adams is going to host Hillsboro. Girls and boys basketball game doubleheader, but more than that, it's called Riggs versus Cancer. As they're going to have a fundraiser for a very, very worthy cause in the fight against cancer. There'll be a split the pot, free throw contest, bake sale, all kinds of things. Is driving in and one.
That foul is another costly one for the Green Devils. That's McKenna Shelton's 4th foul, and the basket goes in for Murphy.
(33-25) the score. And now they've got on the scoreboard, that's a 5th foul on Pistol. Now we know that's not right, or we think that's not right, correct? Shelton ahead quickly as that foul shot was made. It's a 9-point ball game, but going the other way, we'll have a foul against Fayetteville.
Riley Kleemeyer with the foul, number 3.
The fouls are really starting to mount now, aren't they?
They are. Well, you have 2 Fayetteville players with 3 fouls, and then Kara Rummel there with 4. Several players on North Adams with 3.
Well, they're still showing Pistol with 5. And she's still on the floor, so we know it can't be 5 as Shelton hits the first foul shot, 34-26. Yeah, now finally, well, not finally, I shouldn't say that. It's hard to keep up with all this. Keith Throckmorton's over asking them about it because he noticed that there's a player with 5 fouls. They corrected it.
Corrected that and give that foul to McKenna Shelton there that last time down the court.
Right. So now you got Shelton with 3. And off the inbounds, it's almost lost away. North Adams gets it back. Harrison has it over to Grooms. Grooms, a little ball fake, spin move off the left side. Shot no good. Rebound takeaway. Kleemeyer out ahead to Barber. Barber dribbles right side. Out top, it goes to Kleemeyer, and it'll be an over her back.
We have a substitution for the Lady Devils. J.C. Davis back into the game. And Kara Rummel back in for the Lady Rockets.
How long does he keep those girls on the bench with 4 fouls, Don?
I don't know. At some point, I think 4 minutes. I think 4-minute mark. What do you think?
Yeah, 4 minutes. Keep this thing close. I think give them all the time you can.
If they start, if Fayetteville gets a run, he'll bring them out.
Back. Yep.
Harrison, long 3, off the glass and in.
That certainly helps.
Oh my goodness. 34-29. Now let's see how Fayetteville, the Lady Rockets, answer. Off the left side, it's Rummel out there with her own share of foul troubles. Dribbling is Barber, and she throws it away. Harrison comes up with it. Harrison dribbling ahead right side, and she's fouled, I believe. Yes, she is.
Foul on the floor.
Did a nice slide right down through there. Floor needed a little polish anyway, I think. 34-29, 6:16 to go in the ball game. Last night, if you did not join us, was a little reminiscent of this. Eastern trailed the entire night. As the ball knocked away, Kleemeyer has it. Did she out-throw Crawford? No, Crawford tracked it down. Good job, Crawford. Back out, it'll go to Rummel. We've got timeout. Fayetteville, we're back after this. Good Guys Radio TVC 103.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Before the overtime thrillers.
Dribbling ahead off the right side. Goes the length of the floor for a layup. Up, we're tied. We're going to overtime.
Before the timely trifectas.
Step back 3 at the buzzer. It's good!
Before basketball comes to the shack, join C103 and Good Guys Radio TV for Basketball 30.
It's Basketball 30.
And 6 seconds to go in this ball game. It is a 5-point game. Fayetteville leading 34-29. They have led since the buzzer in the first quarter. 8-7 they took the lead, and they have not looked back. They have led by as much as 9. And of course, as I said, they now lead by 5. Rummel has the ball out off the wing. Picks it up, in trouble, and throws it away, and we'll have a loss of the basketball out of bounds. Fayetteville will get it.
Drooms got the steal, but then she couldn't control it, so it's back to Fayetteville.
Rummel out there handling the ball with 4 fouls right now. She's got to be careful down the stretch here.
As inbounds to get to Murphy for a shot. It's up and in. What a good-looking shot for Christina Murphy. 36-29 now. And now what do we get? We get a travel off the wing. Turnover North Adams. You know, one outstanding athlete will enjoy some Snappy Pizza. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. Brought to you by Snappies in Seaman and West Union. 5:39 to go now. Rummel, you heard Craig talking about, out there with 4 fouls. Handling the basketball, picks up the dribble, feeds it to Crawford. Crawford over the top of the defense. No, rebound down underneath Grooms. Grooms, back the other way she goes. Bounce pass to Harrison. Boy, I like Harrison. She's going to be a player now. There's so many nice freshmen out there tonight. And we'll get a double dribble and a travel.
That was an unforced error out there. Hate to see those at this time of the game.
As you called it, Ryan, I said 4 minutes. In 5 minutes, he's got Berger back out there. Of course, he's been rotating Pistol and Berger back and forth now. It would be interesting to see them both out there, but if they don't practice a double low post, it might be more harm than good. Murphy off the right side. And the ball loose, and we'll have a foul against North Adams again.
That's foul. Goes against Carly Kennedy.
Are you surprised he put Berger in this quick, Ryan?
Down 7. I think he trusts her. She's an intelligent player. I think she knows. I think it's time to go with her. You don't want to second guess yourself tomorrow.
There you go. Well, you don't want to miss the opportunity.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Ooh. And with that being said, Don.
She just fouled out.
She just fouled out. It has not been Caitlin's night tonight. Was in the game for 20 seconds and picks number 5 up.
And on that note, with 5:06 to go in the fourth quarter, it's time for that scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block in West Union. They are your tax and financial partner. The score is 36 for Fayetteville, 29 for North Adams. It's a 7-point lead. Fayetteville has the ball to put it in play. We are waiting because by official rule, you have a total of 60 seconds to replace that player, and often the coach will actually take that 60 seconds to get that done. And that's kind of what Coach Davis was doing. Into the ball game now, by the way, Ava Pistol to replace Berger. Kleemeyer, a little half hook. Nope. Stick back off the left side by Brummel. Nope. Out of bounds. It's North Adams ball.
Fayetteville going to pick up full court once again.
Harrison gets the ball in the back. Quickly ahead. Oh, hop and a skip. Euro step up and in. Where did that come from?
She went end to end in about 2 seconds. And,
she is
Euro. Yeah, nice.
She is she not? 36-31. And look at her smile. She's having fun too, and that's what we like to see. Both teams. These kids are going to walk away. The winner especially is going to walk away and say, now that was fun tonight. And now we're going to get a foul against North Adams again.
Ava Pistol will pick that foul up. Number 2 on Ava. And that does put Fayetteville Lady Rockets in the double bonus.
Now he has one post player left on the bench. That's Emma Pistol, but she has 4 fouls as well. 4:35 to go. Kleemeyer at the foul line. She'll shoot 2. She hits the first one. 37-31.
McKenna Shelton back into the game. The senior will replace the freshman J.C. Davis.
She'll settle in and get a second foul shot. And she hits it. Make it 38-31. And again, Fayetteville retains the margin. Harrison ahead right side to Kennedy. Kennedy stops off the wing, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 3 foul shots. Boy, that's expensive. If you're Coach Tori Rummel, the last thing you want to do is put North Adams on the line with the clock stopped.
Absolutely. That might be costly if Kennedy can go to the line and nail all 3 of these.
Let me finish what I started to say a little earlier this broadcast. Devils versus Indians. It'll be North Adams Green Devils against the Hillsboro Indians, a doubleheader basketball game. Riggs versus Cancer. Come on out and support it. They're raising money for the fight against cancer. split the pot, bake sale, free throw contest, all kinds of things going on. Make sure you come out there. There'll be a silent auction, dunk contest, T-shirt sales. Great cause for the community. Make sure you come out and support that. First foul shot was good. The second one was good as well. Make it 38-33. It's as good as a three-point. Well, it's actually better than a three-point shot. You get a foul on the other team, right?
And the clock's not moving.
Yeah. And she hit all three of them. Good looking under pressure. 38-34. We're back to a 4-point game. That is the closest North Adams has been in the entire second half. 38-34.
I'm sorry, Carly Kennedy with 8 points and 5 for 5 from the line in this game.
And that was Miss Lily Carlier's 4th foul, by the way.
Yeah, she has spent some time on the bench already with fouls. As Rummel dribbling around out top, almost taken away. Kennedy very close. Oh, the ball's kicked, but Barber picks it back up. Now Rummel far left side to Kleemeyer. Murphy off the left side gets it organized up and in for a 2.
That's a big basket there, I believe.
It is 40-34 with exactly 4 minutes to go in our ball game. North Adams down by 6, has the ball, and they throw the ball away.
Give Miss Murphy 18 points on the night so far.
And it's been a quiet 18.
It sure has.
Yeah, it's not flashy, but I said it in the pregame, Ryan. She is a ball hawk. She is where that basketball is every time. As hook pass out to Kleemeyer, lost away, turnover. They got Pistol out ahead on her driving layup. She misses it, but on the follow, gets it back, puts it up, misses it again, rebound loose. Back out, Kleemeyer has it. North Adams misses 2 opportunities. Kleemeyer's back the other way. She misses an opportunity. Now we'll go back Pistol again. Pistol dribbling the basketball, not where you want to go with it. It's a scramble on the floor. It's loose, and we'll get what? A foul against somebody.
Let's see who that foul is going to go against. I'm not sure.
I thought it was going against Fayetteville, but it is going against North Adams.
It was a recovery foul by Ava Pistol.
It was.
When she lost the ball, she dove and caught the Fayetteville Rockets lady's back of her legs, and that's a foul.
3:17 to go in our ball game. It's 6-point difference. And again, that young lady we were talking about, Christina Murphy, has had a tremendous ball game, and what's the old saying? Nothing but net.
6 for 10 on the night from the free throw line.
Emma Pistol comes back in with her 4 fouls, and she hits both of them, make it 42-34. We're back to that 8-point spread. Kennedy to Shelton. And inside they go to Pistol. Pistol shot up, and she's fouled.
That was a nice look to get Pistol on the low post, and she takes it up, gets fouled. Christina Murphy picks up her 3rd.
And you know, you mentioned it earlier, Craig. North Adams has an advantage in size, but they've been unable to utilize it. Had they been able to do so, it might have been a different ballgame, but Fayetteville has done a nice job eliminating that advantage, haven't they?
Absolutely. Fayetteville took a little credit for that, and the foul trouble for Berger obviously limited her completely for this game.
Emma Pistol hits the first foul shot, misses the second. Tipped around, out of there with it is Kleemeyer. She'll dribble right side, bounce pass down, back out to Rummel. We're down to 2:58. Rummel working against Shelton. Goes to Crawford. Back to Rummel. 7-point ball game, 42-35. Bound to Crawford, the ball, and it's fouled.
Carly Kennedy with her 3rd foul. Scarlett Crawford back to the line to shoot the 2.
Scarlett, another one that's a ball hawk. And makes a foul shot. She likes to score.
Right at her season average, 2 games in, 7 points, and she's got 7 in this game.
She has the ball back, dribbles it a couple of times and puts it up and off the rim. Rebound Shelton. So we're now sitting at an 8-point game. North Adams with the ball. If it gets much further than this, North Adams is going to be in big trouble as Davis attempts a shot, and there's a foul again. As North Adams playing a little offense-defense here. On the substitution.
I'm sorry.
No, it's my
foul
fault.
against Scarlett Crawford.
How long's this game been? 4 hours? Almost feels like it, doesn't it? But it's a good time.
A lot of action.
Certainly has been that. She misses the first foul shot. So it'll be a substitution, Emma for Ava. And yes, they are sisters. 2 of 3 triplets. And second foul shot, nope, but a rebound. Pistol, and they're going to say it was over the back for a foul.
Yep, Ava Pistol with that foul. Number 4 on Ava.
At the foul line, Christina Murphy, the lady of the evening for Fayetteville. She hits a foul shot, make it 44-35. She can make it a double-digit difference here with 2:34 to go. Second foul shot, that's good as well. 10-point lead, Fayetteville. The Lady Rockets leading North Adams. Shelton with the ball, backs into the defense, takes it left side, dribbles in for a half hook, misses the shot, rebound. Ava Pistol had the ball stripped away by Murphy. Murphy in traffic, finds Rummel out ahead, but she cannot hang on to it, and Fayetteville's going to give it back to North Adams.
All right, once again, pistol for pistol. It's going to be Emma in for Ava.
Real big possession here with 2:20 to go, down 10. Need a score here. Keep this thing striking distance.
You know, and it's not impossible even as we move down to a minute, but the rule of probabilities goes down dramatically after this possession here. Shelton. And almost taken away. Good defense there by Kleemeyer. Grooms off the right side. In trouble, picks the ball up. Didn't want to do that. Tries to get it to Kennedy. Will get a foul against Fayetteville again.
Foul goes against Scarlett Crawford for the Lady Rockets.
A minute 55 to go, and as Ryan said, this is a critical juncture in this ball game right here. Kennedy at the line. She'll get 2. She hits the first one. Now, if she hits both of these, does it mean they're going to win the game? No. It keeps them in the game.
Miss Kennedy 6 for 6 from the free throw line tonight.
And I like the way she shoots it. She's
Pretty
got a nice
smooth.
shot. Yeah. Does it the same way every single time. And
I was going to tell you.
We almost did it.
Yeah, you almost did it. I don't take credit for those. It would have been you jinxing her. But anyway, Fayetteville with the ball in the backcourt ahead to Murphy. Murphy goes left side to Crawford, back out to Rummel.
They'll take a little air out of it here and make North Adams play a little defense.
Yeah, a minute 42 to go, and that's what they're going to do. Spread the floor a little bit, as now they'll get a foul. Both teams in the bonus, so that means every time they do that, Fayetteville's going to go to the foul line. Crawford will shoot 2. Her team up by 8. First one in the air and good. The Southern State Community College season pocket schedules are here. Grab yours and never miss hearing your favorite team on the radio or seeing them on TV. I had somebody come down and grab a couple just a little bit ago, as we have them here at the broadcast table and all of our retail partners as well. Second foul shot in the air. She hits both of them, and she extends that lead back out to 10. 47-37 the score. Shelton driving to the paint, tries the shot, and there's a foul against Fayetteville. Don't forget, it's the Willie and Son Trucking post-game show. Willie and Son Trucking post-game show following our ball game. And we'll talk also during the ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to our winning coach, and we'll also name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. First foul shot rims out.
Substitution, Ava Pistol in for Emma.
Minute 30 to go, 10-point game. Shelton can still cut it down to the single digits. Misses the second one, rebound down Barber. Back ahead, they'll go to Murphy again. Murphy does not, yes, she has numbers. Kleemeyer off the backside. going in is fouled, and that'll be all she wrote for Miss Kennedy, I believe, isn't it?
That is Carly Kennedy's 5th. She's the second player of the Lady Devils to be disqualified tonight due to fouls.
Miss Kleemeyer is going to go to the line to shoot 2. She's 2 for 4 on the night so far.
Minute 21 to go in our ball game. It's a 10-point spread, and Kleemeyer can put a couple of more points on the board and make it a 12-point difference. If it were to end right now, it would not be a representative score. This game is, and we're going to gain a listener. We actually have somebody leaving the gymnasium at the request of a referee. I'm sure they know where 103.1 is. They'll be listening, at least to the end of the ball game. 47-37 the score. Kleemeyer at the foul line, misses the first foul shot.
Kleemeyer coming in leading the Lady Rockets in scoring for the season, and she's well under her average, but Fayetteville obviously picking it up with the rest of the players. Very nice.
I do happen to know that was one of the North Adams loyal fans, and she missed both foul shots. Harrison goes back the other way, a minute 20. Little dribble crossover. She'll go to Shelton. Shelton tries to go inside the pistol and loses it away, and Kleemeyer has it. She's got Barber out top. She'll back it back out. And as you said, Ryan, I believe it was you. We're going to spread the floor a bit. We're down to a minute to go. We got to come out and get the ball. The ball gets loose, but she'll recover, and we'll have a foul again. This time they'll send Barber to the foul line. Aubrey Barber, the 5'9 sophomore. This Fayetteville team's so young, but of course, North Adams been playing a bunch of sophomores and freshmen, but just listen to this, folks. Barber's a sophomore. Rummel is a sophomore. Baker is a sophomore. You've got Murphy is a sophomore. And all of those yet to come back next year. Of course, North Adams has had Davis and Harrison both out there. And she hits both foul shots, making it 49-37, less than a minute to go. Harrison goes left side, right side to Shelton. Shelton in trouble, loses the ball away. And now it'll go ahead out to Murphy. Harrison working it.
I think Coach Davis just called off the defense.
Yeah, he just threw in the towel, which he should do. It's 49-37. You know, as Fayetteville drives in, and we got time out of the floor. We'll be right back after this on C103.
Gotcha. That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Division 5, just barely, by one player, by the way, by one student. But nonetheless, they will not see each other in the tournament. And of course, Fayetteville, a Division 2 team in the shack. And the shot up off the left side by Davis, no good. Out of bounds it goes. Fayetteville gets the ball with 11.6 seconds to go. And of course, North Adams is in Division 1. No matter which team loses tonight, there is no discussion about them being not a good basketball team. I'm going to tell you, both these teams are quality basketball teams. And that's the ball game. 51-37 is the score. We want you to hang around, though, because it will be a conversation with Tori Rummel. It'll also be naming our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game as we begin our Willie & Son Trucking postgame show and our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show, along with our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. Much more. Ryan Dotson will have all kinds of stats. You'll hear from myself and Craig Campbell. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Dad, I have way too many people to shop for and not enough time.
Well, how about we take care of your entire list in a snap? We'll just stop by any Snappy Tomato Pizza and pick up some gift cards. We could customize them to the amount you want, and they make the perfect stocking stuffers.
Yeah, Snappy gift cards would be great for my friends, family, and teachers.
Hey, and don't forget your old man.
Well, I guess I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Snappy Delivery.
From the ashes of Winchester, Seaman, and Cherry Fork was born the North Adams High School in 1970. North Adams fans are proud of their heritage, but come together as one, supporting the students academically and athletically. We always bring a crowd as the spirit of the Green Devil burns inside of us. We learn to tell our story from coast to coast. We are the Green Devils.
The holidays. For many of us, they can be the happiest time of the year. But it's easy to get caught up in the craziness. As you scramble through your holiday list, don't forget the families who are struggling and the kids who don't have enough to eat. Your gift helps deliver food and resources to children and families who need them. So make a difference this year and put kids who need help on your holiday list. Giving feels good.
It's a Williams and Trucking post-game show, and I see Miss Tori Rummel on her way out as we're about to start our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. I'm sure she is quite a happy young lady as her team comes away the winner. The final score, it was Fayetteville defeating North Adams. The final score once again 51-37 as North Adams drops to 2-1 and 1-1. Fayetteville, on the other hand, improves their record to 3-0 and 2-0. And obviously they are atop of Division II with their undefeated record. We'll be right back with our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. And we continue the Williamson Trucking postgame show. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
The newest place for you to grab a coffee or other refreshing beverage is She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville. She Brews Coffee has a wide variety of hot and cold drinks and a refreshing Lotus drink menu featuring plant-based energy. Swing by for breakfast or grab a tasty panini, wrap, or salad during lunch. Follow their Facebook page at She Brews Coffee LLC. There you can check out their new menu and keep up with their specials. Go experience what everyone is raving over. She Brews Coffee in Fayetteville.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Coach, I don't think the game surprised me at all, other than I knew it'd be physical. And Ryan and I talked about the White Oak game was physical, but it wasn't physical compared to this one. I mean, this one was even more so, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. From the get-go, it was automatic physical. And I think if you've ever watched a high school girls basketball game, you can appreciate really good defense, but the defense from both sides, it was just a defensive game altogether. We are used to getting our way with shots, and I knew Coach would have it figured out, and I knew he would have a good game plan, and he did. It was fantastic defense by them and really held us away from the basket, really keyed in on our outside shooters that they've been getting away with some really nice outside shots. So I did a good job, but the defense, my God, on both sides.
Well, and let me touch on you first, and then we'll talk about North Adams. North Adams took you out of your three-point shot. On Monday night against White Oak, I mean, you had trouble in the first quarter getting inside, so you came out and just started loading threes, and I don't say loading, but shooting the threes as you needed to, and you scored. They took that away from you tonight. Now, on the other side, North Adams has a size advantage on you.
Yeah.
You took it away from them tonight.
Yeah.
And when Berger was out there and Pistol was out there and in position, they hurt you, but you were able to stop that move, and that's what I think won the ball game.
Yeah, and that was our focus. Our focus was we knew the talent they had on the inside, so we knew we wanted to take that away from them, and it's hard to get girls to play that and to deny that post without fouling and just staying under control and staying focused. And I think that was super important.
Well, and again, we talk about defense. I think it was also an endurance game.
Mm-hmm.
And you went a little deeper, not a lot. Both of you played. I think you may have gone one player deeper. But I think that at the end, I think that was a difference as well.
Yeah, and I think our stamina and just to keep our head about us and get that basketball IQ, the first half was very rushed and
you were speeding each other up.
Yes.
And it's funny, if I may, we talked about it over here. Both you teams like to play fast, but you don't want to play that fast, right?
Right, and it was just kind of, it was our game because our game is fast, but at the same time, where we're going 100 miles an hour, maybe we needed to stay at like 75, 80 miles an hour on offense. And that's what we talked a lot about at halftime was don't forget basketball IQ, don't forget focus, seeing the floor, look at your options, and catch the ball before your feet move. There was a lot of times that they were, running into their shot and catching the ball with one hand, trying to go to the next move, and just getting them to just calm down, slow down, and refocus. And I think they did that in the second half. I think that was the difference maker.
What about all those young players out there tonight?
Oh.
Is this going to be fun the next 2 or 3 years for both of these ball clubs?
Both of them. And to even go further than that, North Adams 8th graders, Fayetteville's 8th graders. I mean, you add that to the mix. It's fun.
It's a fun rivalry. And it's something I talked about this earlier. Folks, listening, that's great. We love to have you listen. We love to have you watch good guys. But you need to come out and watch this ball game because there was so much action here. And the emotions.
Oh, yeah.
The emotions that were here, and we often hear, kids don't care, kids don't. That's not true. This was a bunch of kids having fun playing basketball.
You can tell it means so much to them, and you can tell it means so much to them with their energy on the court. And, sometimes it gets so physical, and, you have to get them refocused, and, they want to play, they get a hard hit or, they get bumped around inside and they want to give that back. You got to focus. Stay with me. Stay focused.
This is not
here.
dodgeball.
Right. We are not playing football. We are not playing rugby, but.
You got good minutes out of Rummel tonight, playing in a little bit of foul trouble. Aubrey Barber, especially in that second half, a really good second half for Aubrey Barber. Lily Collier, a little bit of foul trouble, but again, got good minutes out of her. But Scarlett Crawford, again, off of the bench. Nice game. Kleemeyer, oh my, what a load she had tonight, right?
Yeah. And we had talked to her, and she knew, and having that conversation with her, she's used to scoring. She's used to, she's double the last 2 games, and she likes that scoring. She likes that mentality. And to explain to her, that might not be your game tonight. Yeah. That may not be your game, but what can you do? And how can you be there for your team? And it's going to be defensively and at the line. I said, you're going to get fouled. You're going to get fouled.
And it was good to see Lily Kaufman back out tonight.
Yep, she gave us
recovering
good
from an
minutes.
injury. She'll get better as the year goes on. But
Yeah.
Christina Murphy,
Jeez, oh, Pete.
I called her early in the ballgame. I called her a ball hawk, not a hog, a hawk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hawk.
because she just knows where that basketball is, and she ends up with it.
She does.
And she doesn't always score, but she's opportunistic.
Yeah.
She scores when she has the opportunity, and she had opportunity tonight.
Yeah, really, really. I can't say enough about her. She, she does have a nose for basketball, and she has a basketball IQ, but she also has such hustle and heart, and she's a great teammate too. And tonight, like you said, she hasn't been scoring a whole lot of points. Okay, fine. A lot of these kids, they don't focus on that. I mean, I don't see that be their focus.
Right.
They'll score when they can.
It's not one of those being a ball hog
Right.
at all.
And Kara Rummel's a lot like that. Aubrey Barber's a lot like that. Like, they know how important assists are. They know how important the defense is. They know how important rebounding is. Mentally, they know it's a full game of basketball. And points are great. Points are fun. We all love it.
Sure.
But, that's our goal. We want to score, but that's not what we come for.
Christina won the ball game for you tonight. Christina,
100%.
Christina and Kleemeyer.
Yeah.
Kleemeyer, what she did inside. And the
Yep.
bottom line, though, one last question. This has got to be one of the tougher games of the season. I didn't say toughest, but one of the tougher games of the season
Sure.
early on. What do you tell the girls to take away from this?
I think the way that they maintained their focus and were able to lock in that high pressure situation. It's not the first time that we're going to see defenses we're not really prepared for. It's not the first time that I'm going to have to coach on the fly and change things up, but being able to focus and to be able to lock in on what the game plan is and slow down. See the game for what it is. I think that's what we take away from this, because I think that's what won the ball game.
Tori, we look forward to seeing your ball club a couple more times this year.
Good.
At least a couple
Good.
more.
We
No,
love
I'm
having
kidding.
you
We're
guys.
going to see you a lot more.
Yeah.
But fun watching your team. Congratulations on the great win.
Thank you. It was fun. Thank
Tori
you so
Rummel
much for
joins
being
us here, our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. And we will return right after this as we continue our Willie & Son Trucking postgame show. Craig will rejoin me along with Ryan. We'll be back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Trucking postgame show. We're wrapping things up here from North Adams High School, where it was Fayetteville knocking off North Adams, handing them their first loss of the season. Fayetteville, of course, remaining undefeated. Now let's take a listen to Mr. Ryan Dotson as he will let us know about all the individual team stats for both ball clubs.
Yeah, let's talk about them North Adams Lady Devils. Really, really worked hard. Man, Coach Rob Davis gets so much energy out of those young ladies year in and year out, and struggled a little bit in that first quarter for some scoring, and finished up that first half 26% from the field and 22% from the three-point line. You know, that halftime score was 11-18. Started to find it a little bit more in that third quarter. They was 4 from 11 from the field, hit a big three in that third quarter. I think cut this thing to about 3. And in that fourth quarter, hit another 3. They was 6 for 13 in that fourth and final quarter. And for the game, 15 for 43 from 2 at 34%, and 3 for 13 at 23%. Interesting stat from a free throw line. No free throws in that first half, but in the second half got to the line and was 12 for 21 for 57%. Some scoring tonight. McKenna Shelton, 4 free throws, 4 for 8 with a total of 4 points. Tatum Grooms had a single field goal at 2 points. Caitlin Berger, you know, coming back off a little bit of injury, really, really worked hard. And just couldn't quite seem to get in the game there a little bit at times. But, man, that kid's got a lot of heart, real smart, and she's going to come back and have a great year. She finished off with 6 points. Emma Pistol stepped in a lot, had to play a lot of time tonight. She ended up with 5 points. She was 1 for 4 from the field. Allie McCann, I had her down for 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Jada Harrison, a little quick freshman. Boy, did she come in and really work hard. I had her down for 5 points. And rounding out the scoring was Ava Pistol. And a young lady that stepped to the free throw line tonight, and unofficially I got her 7 for 7 from the free throw line tonight, and really had to work hard against their guards and play a lot of defense. Miss Carly Kennedy ended up with 10 points. 21 turnovers on the night from North Adams. Cleaned it up a little bit in the second half, but that rounds out the scoring for North Adams.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Fayetteville if we can, please.
Yes, Fayetteville tonight ended up on the winning end, 51 total points. First half, I had them for 7 for 21 from the field at 33%, 1 for 6 from the 3 at 16%. In the second half, they was 9 for 24 from the field and 1 for 7 from the 3. And for the game, I got them at 16 for 45 at 36% and 2 for 13 at 15% from beyond the arc. A little different than what we seen the other night on their home court when they played Ripley. They really was shooting the threes, and I think you got to give a little credit to North Adams' defense. Really closed out on those 3 shooters tonight. From the free throw line, 21 for 38 at 55%. They're about 68% on the field, so I know Coach Rummel's probably not too happy with that free throw percentage. So some individual scoring. Miss Lily Carlier, she had 4 points tonight. She was 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Aubrey Barber with 7 points tonight. She was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Miss Kara Rummel had 4 points, 2 field goals. Played in a little bit of foul trouble tonight. Just couldn't quite get the court time she needed, but definitely had some big assists when she was in. Miss Riley Kleinmeyer had 4 points. She was 2 for 6 from the free throw line. Scarlett Crawford, once again off the bench, a lot of energy, a lot of scoring, get some other girls set up. She finished with 9 points, 4 for 8. And Lily Kaufman come in and was 1 for 2 from the free throw line with 1 point. But leading the scoring tonight, and a girl I think was on both ends of the court defensively. She had some rebounds and some putbacks. And I had her for 10 for 14 from the free throw line. Really, really clutch in that fourth quarter down the stretch. Ended up with 22 points. Miss Christina Murphy had a really, really big game and a big atmosphere for a young sophomore there. I got Fayetteville with 19 turnovers to round out with 51 points.
All right, and good job, Ryan. But I asked both of you guys early in the ball game. I said, who's going to win this game? I think before the game, I would not have picked either team as a predominant game. But I think by about halfway through that first quarter, the die was kind of set, wasn't it, Craig? You could kind of feel, because Fayetteville was able to put Berger back on the bench in foul trouble already early on, and then Pistol came in and struggled with the same kind of problem. And I think the die was kind of set in that second quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah, I feel like, early in the first quarter, they went to Berger on the low block, and she got the first bucket of the game, and things looked good. But that foul trouble really hampered her, and that, Fayetteville had the upper hand, even though, they could have put the game away probably in the first half if they had shot some better free throws. But when we looked up in the third quarter, North Adams still in the game. They cut it to 4. But, yeah, you still kind of felt like Fayetteville had always had the upper hand there.
Well, and that said, that is not anything to take away from Fayetteville in their play, because Fayetteville took advantage. There was so much back and forth physicality. But Ryan, we talk often about opportunity. And I think Fayetteville was a little more opportunistic. Some people call it, a timely shooting or getting a shot when you need one. Good teams do that, and I think that's where Fayetteville won the ball game, wasn't it?
Yeah, they definitely capitalized on a couple layup opportunities there in that late third, beginning of the fourth quarter, a couple run-outs, and they capitalized there. And it just like you said, Don, it seemed like every time that the Lady Devils got that thing right there within 5 and had the ball, we had either a turnover or a good defensive deflection. They was able to just keep that thing at that 8 or 9 points. He's talking about Christina Murphy, really quiet first half, but then really stepped up big in that second half.
Well, and Craig, again, I mentioned to Tori, the young players. Boy, we saw some really special young players tonight, didn't we? Freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, those ladies are really impressive. They can do it all, and I'm very pleased to see that. I'll be following them for the next couple of years and just see how far they can go.
Well, and the cool thing about that, I want to remind everybody, we're not just seeing freshmen and sophomores play. We see freshmen and sophomores play all the time, but you don't see them playing in this situation against their counterpart, one of the best teams that they'll see all season. You don't see a freshman out there in the critical time when your team's up by 3 or down by 3, depending on the case. But they were in critical situations, and by the time they're juniors, it'll be old hat, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what there was some couple situations where the referees pulled them together, where they were getting a little too physical with each other and whatnot. And, sometimes a freshman or sophomore might let that rattle them, not with Fayetteville.
Yeah. Well, and Ryan on the North Adams side, I know your point.
Yeah, little Miss Jada Harrison didn't get too rattled there in that fourth quarter, 5 big points, and she's super quick. And you could kind of see her maturing the game a little bit. She had a little foul in the first quarter there and was a little rattled. But, there's definitely some good youth here coming on both programs.
Well, and then J.C. Davis comes down and buries a 3 off the wing. Again, opportunity shot.
Yeah.
But anyway, congratulations to Fayetteville. Final score 51-37. You guys tell me who's going to be our snappy tomato pizza player of the game.
I think we talked about it the other night up at Fayetteville. There's a pretty good tradition in that family of working hard.
Just a little bit,
and they've played a little basketball and some pretty good athletes and work hard at everything they do. And I think she really stepped up in that second quarter. And, she just had, we say the thing, ball hawked on there a little bit. I like that. But she just got a knack to be where it needs to be and really hit the lanes really hard and got some scoop shots, got to the free throw line. But I think Miss Christina Murphy had one tremendous ball game tonight.
I think Craig and I would agree to that, right?
Absolutely. I had her down for 5 for 5 from the free throw line that fourth quarter. So clutch means a lot to me.
Well, there's something to be said about somebody who shoots foul shots, scores, especially on taking it to the basket, plays defense, and causes turnovers. And I mean, how many more things can I list? She all-around player. Christina Murphy, our snappy tomato pizza player of the game. Join us tomorrow night, folks. Another great games tomorrow night, another Friday night. East Clinton and Georgetown on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge. Then it'll be White Oak at Lynchburg Clay on C103. And then also on C103, but in Good Guys Radio TV, again, one of our biggest matchups of the year. Craig and I will be there, and I know I say this often, but it truly is. North Adams versus Eastern. We held it true tonight. We told you it'd be a good one. It was. Tomorrow night ought to be just as good. North Adams at Eastern, boys. And it's one of those I'm not sure if I could pick a winner sitting here. but I'm going to be excited to watch that game.
That'll be a good one.
It'll be a good one. I'm ready to be there.
Thanks very much to Traven Hildebrand. He's our producer at our studio. And, of course, Mr. Brandon Rignan, our producer-director of Good Guys Radio TV. But more than that, thanks to the players, the fans, the coaches, everybody else, and especially all of our advertisers. We appreciate you. That concludes the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. Once again, final score 51. I've got to look. 51-37. 51-37. And it was Christina Murphy, our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Thanks for listening, folks. We'll see you tomorrow night here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103.